Good morning, Year 10. It is Tuesday, the 21st of April. Hello, welcome back. Hi, welcome back after Easter. I hope you had a nice break. I know I did. It was lovely to be enjoying the sunshine. Okay, just a reminder of what you were doing before Easter. You were writing some brilliant opinion articles, which I've put onto the blog. It is fernhillfeaturewriting.blogspot.com. And well done those of you who've been reading each other's articles and putting comments on there. The smoking article has been popular, had 6 comments on that one. But please do read through what everyone else in the year has done. There's some really interesting articles. So I'm really chuffed that you've all been taking the time to do that properly. However, we are now moving on. Let me just bring up the PowerPoint. Okay. So we're continuing to look at English Language Paper 2. Before Easter, you were doing the writing section. This half term, we're looking at the reading section. Okay, so I'm just going to talk you through what the reading section looks like. Where is it? Here we are. Okay, so on the reading section, you get 4 questions. You've got the timings here on the right-hand side of the screen. As you can see, each question gets harder because there's a longer amount of time and more marks. The first question is only 5 minutes because it's only worth 4 marks. We then go up to 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. Those of you who are sharp on maths will have realised that adds up to 50 minutes. You actually get an hour in total to have a look at section A. So 10 minutes is for you to actually read the extracts. You'll be given 2 extracts to read. Unlike paper 1, which is the fiction paper, you just have 1 extract, don't you? In this exam, you'll have 2 non-fiction articles to read. One is contemporary, meaning it's from this time now, so 21st century writing, from a blog or a newspaper or a piece of travel writing or journalism, one of those things that we've been looking at, opinion articles, probably. And the other one is a Victorian piece of non-fiction, so a bit trickier. Think of the sort of Charles Dickens type of writing, and that's the sort of level. So you have 2 extracts that you need to read. So it's quite a lot that you need to be reading. However, before we crack on with reading extracts, today we're not going to read anything. We're going to look at an image. So we're looking at the difference today between explicit and implicit information. Let me just get rid of my face. There we go. The difference between explicit and implicit information. Explicit is what you are told. For example, if you read something and it says she was wearing a red dress, the explicit information is she's wearing a red dress. That's it. Implicit is what you infer, what is implied. She was wearing a red dress. What judgments can you make about her? And as we know, red symbolises all sorts of things like danger, but also love. So what might that symbolise? However, we're going to look at an image from the Greatest Showman film poster here. And we are going to look not at the explicit, but the implicit. So here, he's standing in what looks like an empty circus ring, and then in the reflection it looks like he's in full circus gear, and there are lights and fireworks and all sorts of things going on. So as I go through this bit by bit, I would like you please to jot down what you think is the inference, what you can infer, what's implied. So the first thing we're going to look at is the location. Okay, what can we infer about this location? So the arrow is pointing to the empty circus tent, or the hall that it's in. What can we infer about this? Well, let's look at it. It's dark, it's empty. So it's like the calm before the storm. There's nothing happening, there's nothing going on. Does it imply that there is potential? Is this something that is going to happen, and this is an empty space waiting to be filled, perhaps? If we have a look at this next question, shrouded in darkness, but the man is bathed in light. So he is standing on his own in this dark area, but the light is shining on him. And look at the way he's standing with his arms raised up. Okay, what could this symbolize? Perhaps this is the beginning of something. If we're going to get deep about this, we can think about these biblical references. In the beginning, there was light. It's almost godlike the way he's standing. Perhaps he's going to bring life into this place. He is definitely the key person in this image, because the spotlight is literally on him, which shows he is significant. Okay, let's have a look at his costume, what he's wearing. He is only wearing normal clothes here, just plain black trousers and a white shirt with the sleeves rolled up. But it's still fairly formal, isn't it? It looks like he means business. He's kind of dressed like a businessman, but with his sleeves rolled up, he's willing to get stuck in. Perhaps this is a man who's got ambition, but he's not afraid of hard work. Okay, he's wearing a suit without the jacket, but he's wearing suit clothes, so it shows that he's kind of ambitious for success. But with his sleeves rolled up, tells us that he's prepared to get stuck in and do some hard work. Okay, sort of halfway down the image, we can see this reflection in the middle of the picture. Interesting use, isn't it, of imagery here, this reflection. The reflection isn't a true reflection, is it? This isn't an actual real life reflection. Is this reflection showing us something that has been, or is it perhaps showing us something that will be? Is it sort of a mirror into the future? Is it a reflection of what's going on in his mind? Is it a reflection of his ambition? Is it a reflection of what's going on in here? I think it probably is, this reflection that we see halfway down. And then if we have a look at what is actually being reflected and ask the same question, what can we infer about this location? Okay, so this is, it's the same place, isn't it? It's physically the same place, but sort of emotionally it's got a very different vibe. It's full of people. They are wearing entertainers' costumes. There's light, there's fireworks. There are fireworks directly above or below his head in this reflection. So what can we infer about this location? What adjectives might you use to describe it? Is it exciting, dramatic, thrilling, perhaps? I think he wants it to be thrilling, doesn't he? Okay, why does the artist include bright colours in the bottom half of the picture? Now we've got red here. I mentioned red before, didn't I? So he's wearing this red coat, and red, as I said, can symbolise danger, but also power and ambition. It is bright colour. It catches our eyes. It's shocking. How is the artist, the person who put this picture together, trying to make people feel? It's full of excitement, isn't it? Anticipation. So we've gone from the dark at the top, the kind of calm, the potential, to at the bottom, bright, vibrant, red, acrobats flying through the air, fireworks. It becomes really exciting, and it is a bit like the calm before the storm, isn't it? Okay, so if we have a look, what can we infer about this man based on his costume at the bottom in red? Okay, well, if you've seen the film The Greatest Showman, have you seen it? He is a ringmaster in a circus, right? But obviously, red tailcoat, in charge, ambitious. This is his circus. He is in charge. Now that's all we're going to look at today. We're not going to read anything today. I just want you to jot down your thoughts. If this was a piece of writing describing this location, and if it describes the location in order of these questions here, what can we infer about the location? Darkness, bathed in light, what he's wearing, the reflection, the second location, the bright colours, and his outfit. If it was a piece of writing, then each of those questions would be a separate paragraph, wouldn't it? So I would like you to just write a couple of sentences for each of those questions. What can we infer about the location? Why is it shrouded in darkness? Why is the man bathed in light? Now, don't just say, I don't know, because it's been done for a specific reason. They've chosen to have it dark for a reason. That's all we're going to look at today. Next lesson, I'm actually going to put up, I think it's next lesson. Anyway, or the lesson after. We're going to read the first of the two articles, which are about The Greatest Showman. They're both about the film and the man on whom the film is based. So if you haven't seen The Greatest Showman, why not watch it? It's quite a good watch. Any questions, as always, please email me, and good luck with this one. No need to send anything through to me today. Just have a think about what you can infer, reading between the lines. What does that image imply? Okay, good luck. Bye-bye.